Welcome to Breaking Ties, Is Divorce the Answer? This is your go-to source for practical advice and support when considering if a divorce is the right answer for you. Join us each weekday for a quick chat where we'll uncover a variety of topics such as child custody, property division, and self-care. Together, we'll explore the emotional, financial, and legal aspects of divorce and help you find the best path forward for you and your family. Here is your host and Certified Divorce Financial Analyst Professional, Mike Fulkerson.
Good day and welcome back to Breaking Ties, Is Divorce the Answer? I'm your host, Mike Fulkerson, financial advisor and certified divorce financial analyst professional. And today we are tackling a financial concern on many minds, and that is who's going to pay the attorney fees in divorce? And we know divorce lawyers don't come cheap, and the costs can be a significant source of stress. So let's break down how the attorney fees are typically handled. The general rule is each pays their own. In most cases, each spouse is responsible for paying their own attorney fees and costs, along with the court costs in addition to those. Now, the person who hires the lawyer is the one who receives the bill. This is to ensure fair playing field and to prevent one spouse from using financial leverage to gain an advantage. We got some exceptions to the rule, though. And there might be some situations where one spouse might be ordered to pay some or all of the other spouse's legal fees. We're going to look at a disparity in income. If there's a significant difference in income between spouses, the judge might order the higher earning spouse to contribute to the lower earning spouse's legal fees. This ensures both have access to legal representation. You got hidden assets. If one spouse is suspected of hiding assets, the court might order them to cover the legal costs associated with uncovering those assets. And then we also have unreasonable behavior. If one spouse engages in tactics that significantly prolong the divorce, like excessive litigation or unreasonable demands, they might be ordered to pay the legal fee of the other spouse incurred due to that behavior. So let's determine who pays. Several factors influence the court's decisions on attorney fees. And that's going to be things that include, financial resources of each spouse, the complexity of the divorce case itself, the conduct of each spouse during the proceedings, and whether there's a prenuptial agreement outlining attorney fees already in place. Now, when we look at that prenuptial agreement, also known as a prenup, it could specify how attorney fees will be handled in the event of a divorce. And this can be a wise step to ensure both parties understand their financial obligations from the beginning. Now, no one wants to pay more than they have to for costs with getting divorced. So while we can't necessarily control who pays the fees, there are ways to manage the costs. One, set a budget, discuss realistic legal fees with your attorney, and stick to a budget. You could also explore alternative dispute resolutions and, consider mediation or collaborative divorce. These can be less expensive than traditional litigation. And lastly here, gather your information. Organize your financial documents beforehand to save you attorney time and minimize research costs. Attorney fees are a significant expense in divorce. Understanding how they're typically handled and exploring cost management strategies can help you navigate this financial hurdle. Remember, consulting with a divorce attorney is pretty important so you can understand your rights and options. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Breaking Ties, Is Divorce the Answer? If you got any questions, just let me know or leave a comment. I'll get back to you. Divorce is not the end of your story. It is the start of your next great chapter. Have yourself a good day.